Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And we're off in Detroit. On the return, here comes Kene Wangu. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Rodgers throwing to start it off. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Finds his target, Hall. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll give the Jets a first down. To throw is Rodgers. Conklin brings it in. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a pickup of 11. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. Wilson's got it. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
First down from the red zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal. Hall running between the tackles. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York! The Jets finish up an excellent opening series. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Greg Zuerlein for the point after try. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Zuerlein has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And he got all on that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Running it with David Montgomery. He's contained at the line for no gain. That was Jermaine Johnson there to make the play. Running on 2nd with Montgomery. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Offense up to the line fast. Going to the ground again on 1st. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Brought to a halt by C.J. Mosley. Working quickly here. They'll run again with Montgomery. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. We're back to Ford Field right after this. back and begin in the second quarter. Lions in possession. They have 3rd down and 8. First give on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. They'll go for it. Goff. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Offense in the hurry up here. On first down, it's Gibbs. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Gets this one to Patrick. And he gets a small chunk there before he's touched down. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
On first down, they'll run with Montgomery. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Staying on the ground with Montgomery. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Will McDonald there on the tackle. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in the Motor City. It's the Lions with 7 to go here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That's caught for the first. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. First down throw from Goff. Escapes out to the left.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
We go tonight. 4 now.
Running it after the penalty. And they take this in for the score. The Lions earn the chance to tie before halftime. David Montgomery with the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Xavier Gibson now to return. And look at this return. Races past midfield. And that return ends, but they are very happy about it. Offense taking over all the way down to the opposition's 45.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone. To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
And he runs this one down across the 35 and inside the 30. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Mike Zerline gonna try to knock this through for the Jets. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. Bass's kick is good. And that's gonna break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Go, go, go. 17, 17, 17. Attack.
Looking to throw. He put everything he had into this one. That's intercepted near the sideline. Chuck Clark has it. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Off play action, Goff. That's complete to the back, David Montgomery. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Montgomery now up the middle. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense up to the line fast. It's Montgomery on 3rd. Has the 1st and more past midfield. And he gets this all the way to the 31-yard line. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. They've got 1st down from the 31. Handoff headed left, Montgomery. Driving across the 15-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
Shell. Super. Turbo.
They give up the gut to Montgomery. And an opening doesn't materialize. He's cut near the line of scrimmage. Working quickly here. On 3rd and goal, Goff. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. A close game is going to stay close, Brock, so long as plays like that are being made in big situations.
Yeah, in these tight games, you got to have your defense making plays just like that in the red zone. Here we got a defender in particular coming through with a big hit to keep points off the board.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone.
Hey, 5.
He'll throw it. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
The quarterback's so worried about challenging the DBs in coverage, he didn't keep an eye on the lineman in front of him. He threw it right towards them, and it was easy to get a pop and swat away a potential first down.
And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Blitz coming for Rodgers. That throw finds Conklin. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
26.
First down, Rodgers. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. The Jets have it with a lead to start the 4th, but the win's not secure quite yet. A 5th defensive back into the game for the Lions. 3rd down coming. They go right back to Hall. First down and more, past the 35. And he's all the way up to the 41. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 41. Here's Hall once more. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Complete to Braylon Allen. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Looking to throw. Into the hands of Conklin. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.